put it in.
Wait, we can go live with the speaker, Phil?
Yeah, it's like radio.
Like a live podcast? With no video?
We're recording right now.
Fuck it!
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta find the buttons, though, if we're gonna record.
They're on the thing.
Make it love for 2 minutes.
Sure? No, that's the football.
This is blue is bad. Blue is the bad.
Oh!
Not like bad, but like bad.
B-A-D,
This is like Glory Road stuff right here. Welcome to the official Butthole Podcast, bringing you movies, video games, and randomness in between.
Now
bringing your host. Why don't you just record it, you fuck? The great Brandino. Gage's Rage. Star Lamar.
Fuck you. That's my impression of Mickey Mouse.
That was Mocky Mouse.
That was Canada's
definitely-
version of Mickey Mouse.
That is very accurate.
Hang on, just off the top, I would just want to... Oh, they got sounders on here.
Damn, do you know what that sound was for?
Episode 3.
Back
Back to the OG classic, the very first one. That's how we did our sounders.
We are Sparta!
We almost came in here with painted on abs for
Yeah.
everybody. Start. We were taking bets.
TMZ's.
Of whether I was going
I
to
like
make it.
that one.
tonight.
No, we knew you were going to make it, but our bet was whether or not you have a hairy chest.
Oh.
Well, what would make you think one way or the other? Can I
I
just
said-
dive into you guys' brain and pick them for a little bit here?
So I said yes because any man that's losing his hair and has a big beard has a hairy chest.
Like, was it a matter of whether or not I could
No,
grow
no, no.
hair, or whether or not I currently have hair?
The question was, I would need makeup to draw the fake abs like 300.
Yeah.
And Brandon probably would as well. And then
All I
Scott
need is
pulls up.
some nice lighting.
Hey, man.
Scott pulls up.
I got some curls.
He would need a razor blade. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have that.
Okay. You're somewhere between that and this.
And are
There's a
you?
wide range.
Is that on
between
purpose
Dude,
or is
Brandon's
that natural?
baby son has
Maybe
more
on
chest
purpose.
hair than you.
Do you shave or do you just not grow hair?
Me, dog. Look at that.
I know. So it's just
It
natural.
got worse.
How do you?
It got worse, damn it.
How do you not have a chest?
Wait, sir, I'm about to say it, man. Give me 5 years and we're there, dog.
Star's looking good.
Fuck, I got more than you.
They're almost there. Again.
Oh, Gage's shirt is up.
Do you shave around your nipples?
I do pluck them because those ones get really long.
Oh yeah,
Pluck your
long and
nipple
curly.
I only get like 3 of them.
That's gotta hurt, dude.
I'm into it. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Should we pierce Gage's nipples?
Yes.
No! I'll let you guys pierce my dick, though.
Oh, we do have breaking news.
You have to do that with your tongue, though, don't you?
What's the breaking news?
Hang on, I gotta hit the sounder. That doesn't sound
Let's
good.
not
All
discover
into
sounders
the
on
sounders.
episode 300 and just overkill them.
I promised on episode, I think, 298, that Star Lamar and the Great Brandino were going to end episode 300
Yes!
with a fingernail fight!
I don't have fingernails.
Tough on
to
you.
be
Sounds
you.
like
So it's a
you're
little
lose.
unfortunate to be Star
You
Lamar.
cannot promise anything on
I
my
did.
behalf. That is not how this works. I
Well-
promise Scott's going to give me a blowjob at the end of this.
Well, you know.
God damn, a promise is a
I
promise.
promise it.
I'm just glad you didn't say Gage's
Okay,
reading.
well, if we're being honest, what
You said you're glad, but you look a little disappointed. And I'm sorry I didn't mean to hurt
You're
your
gonna
feelings,
pay him to
Gage.
give him a
I'm
blowjob?
disappointed because I'm going to hand you $20 so I can rid
Is this the
myself
bet?
of any debts I have.
It was 50.
Shut the frick up. $20.
Thanks.
Cash
It
money
was
to Star
actually a
Lamar.
hedge, and I lost money. I was rooting for the Bengals. I would have won $80 had the Bengals won.
I also would have won a sum of money.
And unfortunately, you're going to lose another 50.
I don't know about that 50 yet, bud.
What's that?
the bet?
What's that on?
I
was-
bet that Sean McVay would not be the head coach for the LA Rams next year.
Oh, that is going to
Did you get odds?
What are odds?
Odds are like
Come
2 to
on.
1,
They suck,
3
man.
to 1.
Because
Take
that's a
straight bets.
bold thing.
Yeah.
He did take odds. It was a 1 to 1 odd. He took odds.
Does
Not very
anyone
good odds.
want to take this? The Bengals will not make it back to the Super Bowl in the next 3 years.
Oh, wow.
It's a long-term bet.
That's a long term.
That is a very long
That's got to be a
term.
$100 bet because it's such a long term
I'll
bet.
do $100. Hopefully,
Dude,
I have a job in 3 years.
I think I owe my brother about $100 because curved TVs are not the standard now. Or I might have 2 years left on it.
Well, I have a curve. I thought everyone was going to have them.
I did too. I bet it's so much.
They're
money.
sweet. Like, I like it. It's just gimmicky.
Yeah.
People, are like,
bottom
people
line-
don't actually care about this.
No,
That's the
not at
thing.
all.
The bottom line is like, you think, oh, technology, like we're all gonna have self-driving cars in 10 years. Have you met people? There are old motherfuckers that will drive their cars into the ground over getting a battery-powered car or an auto-driving car. Like, stuff never happens as fast as you think it will.
The auto car I'm a fan of. I just don't want to be like version 1 or in
Or
the first
behind it.
10.
I think the
Okay,
curve,
well, there. Boom,
I think the
30
curved
years
TV, though,
minimum
is
for you, then.
just not a thing. It was like 3D TVs.
Yeah.
When
It was
a gimmick
3D
thing.
or the curve. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like HD movies.
And then it's like,
HD
oh,
DVDs.
all you have
yeah.
to do is buy these $200 glasses to watch your TV in 3D.
And,
It's
but
like,
no,
but-
you can't
On top
watch
of
your
your
TV
What
in
if you
3D.
have
You have
friends
to
$10,000
watch
TV?
special Blu-rays that are 3D.
What if
You can't
you-
just turn on 3D on your TV.
What if you have friends with you? Yeah, another pair of glasses.
Might as
So
well have a whole bunch of these.
I have to buy potentially like 8 to 12 of these glasses to watch a movie with my friends in 3D. What the fuck?
You have
I
7
hated
to 11 friends?
going to movies in the movie theater when it was like 3D was the big thing. I absolutely hated it. My ears hurt. I'd get headaches from it. And every fucking movie. Pirates of the Caribbean 4. That was a 3D movie. You can rewatch it now and forget that, but there's scenes that like stick out that you're like, oh, I remember like that knife was coming at me. Stuff. For every movie for like a 3-year span. The Hobbit. That was
Spy
made
Kids.
to be a 3D movie. Like every
Spy
movie that
Kids
came out,
3D.
Alice in Wonderland. Like it was so dumb. I get a headache thinking about it.
But
Max
that was the
Payne.
premiere. Then you could just go to the regular one for a little cheaper, you know?
I would have rather seen it, but it was like, oh, it's in 3D. Avatar, like biggest movie of all time.
That would have been wicked.
was sold as a 3D movie.
It would have been wicked in 3D.
You didn't see it in 3D?
It was in 3D.
Every one of them was?
Did you forget to put your glasses on?
How many
I haven't
avatars
saw
have you
3D.
seen?
Well, there's the Airbender.
I think that was probably 3D too.
Well, we made it
This
to
is
300,
same-
boys.
It's the same genre, or not genre,
Moment of
time
silence
area.
for us.
No, they weren't all 3D.
There's only been one of them.
I know, but not every showing of it was in 3D.
Yeah, they were.
I'm
No,
sure.
they
Yeah,
were.
there's probably not a 3D show.
Absolutely.
You guys have one theater where there's one screen. Of course, it was in 3D.
They didn't
It's a
have
drive up.
3D at that theater.
We have 3 theaters and none of them have 3D, bitch.
3D was the blue guy on meth. Fucking
We'd have a
jumping on
lot
your
of.
window.
We'd have
He
a
was
lot of
making my
3Ds.
pizza.
Did you want pepperoni with that?
Speaking of, we went to, what movie was it over the like semi-off time we've had here in the last month?
Jackass?
Oh yeah, Jackass for Forever.
Yeah.
Friggin', we get there and we order food. Alyssa orders pretzel bites because she was hungry. The motherfucker is annoyed that she orders pretzel bites.
Which theater?
It was in Delano, which is expected in Delano. But like, he was annoyed. He was like, "Oh, you're killing me, Smalls." She's like, "What?" He's like, "I just don't want to make them. They suck to make."
Oh,
It's
take
like,
him
dude,
off your
God
fucking
forbid-
menu then.
Yeah, God forbid you do your job.
I swear.
That person doesn't get paid enough to make pretzel bites.
Get this.
Ugh.
I was at bowling. Unlimited, all you could bowl. Right? We get there at like 9:30. Oh, what the fuck? What time do they close? 11 o'clock. Dude, okay, so there's a timer on your bowling on the top right corner. And the timer is like 10:50 is when we run out of time. I was like, how the fuck are they open till 11, but we're running out of time at 10:50?
It's like a last call deal at a bar.
Fuck that, dude. I'm playing for all you can bowl until 11. I'm not saying, oh, last friends, they got to clean up for the last.
Yeah.
No, you clean up after hours, and that's the fucking details of your job.
I've gone to enough Subways to
Damn
know
it.
if you go there at 9:50, they spit in your food.
Do they get pissed?
Oh yeah, they hate it.
It's strange that it's a place where you watch them make your food.
I know.
Like a McDonald's, I could see it.
There's no
I didn't
way.
have
Another
the heart.
restaurant?
I didn't have the heart to ask him to make another one.
There's no way they spit.
I
in
came
it.
in
like,
late
oh,
already.
Oh yeah, right in
You
his
wanted
face.
a meatball and saliva sandwich? Coming
Oh,
right
yeah.
up, fucker.
Absolutely.
I said skip the marinara.
It's like,
That is. Do you want that toasted?
God, people suck.
Oh, it's like the post office lady here. She closes up shop like 3 minutes early. She wants to get out. She wants to go home.
People have lives.
Yeah. Well, if
It's
you ask
straight
those,
bullshit.
if you ask those worthless fucks, they'll claim they don't let us work past the contracted hours on the building. So then, basically, what they're saying is they have to close up a little early so you can
No.
get out of there on time.
It's not how it works. Your hours of service are when your doors are open.
Oh, what about fucking banks? We're gonna just be open the hours that you're working.
Yeah, we're 9 to 2. 9 to 2.
Oh yeah, you're free this Saturday. We're gonna be open for 2 hours,
Yeah.
10 to noon.
Has anyone
to
here
me.
ever worked in a service shop?
I worked at Carhartt. I worked retail.
I
you
lawn
worked
care.
at
I
a
service a lot
restaurant
of
or
people's
anything?
yards.
My whole job is a service job.
No, I've never worked
For
in
machines.
what we'd consider a service industry.
Yeah,
Humans' bodies.
I haven't either.
No, retail counts, right?
I don't know. I
Retail
worked concessions at a hockey arena.
That counts.
That's close enough. And
Yeah.
I'd make you a pretzel. But I also, when I got there, if I was working the night open skate, I'd throw all the fucking popcorn away because I didn't want to sweep it up at the end of the night.
See, you are the pretzel bite guy.
Yeah, except for I would throw it away so they couldn't order it. There'd be a
So you
full
didn't have
fucking
to
thing
spend
of
an hour and a
popcorn,
half
and I would grab the
sweeping
garbage.
entire-
Yeah, so I didn't have to sweep the entire arena because these little fuckers at open skate are skating around with their popcorn. I'd show up, I'd be like, that's going in the trash. I'm not selling. Sorry, that's bad for business.
Just put a piece of tape right over the menu item. No, dude, for us it was like if a customer came in at 8:58, it was help them get whatever the fuck they need. Once they leave, lock the doors at 9, and then once they leave, you can clean up.
And they want a tip, too. They close early.
Yeah, you want a tip? Hours of service is when your doors are open. And I said I was a few beers deep. We'll say that. And I was like, no, guys.
Angry Orchard.
Yeah.
I'm screaming at yes, Angry Orchards. I'm
Ales.
screaming at my brothers. No, they're open till 11, and this timer says we're supposed to leave at. It was 10:48. I made a huge fucking scruff about it because I had a brand new ball and I was trying to get a good game in, and then
Takes you 2 hours to get a good game in.
in our third game, the time just magically gained 11 minutes. I was like, the time is added. I said it to my brother. He's like, no. I'm like, what time is it now? I'm like, let me guess. It's like 10:30 because we have 30 minutes now. Ooh, 10:29. Yeah, they added time.
Did you notice that anyone else's clocks if it was the same as yours?
No.
Like, was there a bunch of other people bowling?
There not anywhere close to us. And this was actually funny too. On the way out, there was one group of like 4 teenage kids,
Up to no good.
They were being
They're
dickheads.
starting to make trouble in your neighborhood.
And it is in our neighborhood. They were like, tossing the balls really high and damn near hitting the ceiling.
Oh,
And they'd chuck them way
that's
down
not
the
cool.
lane.
That's not cool.
Way down the lane. So it'd be way up, bang, bang. It slams
That's
into
not
the lane.
cool at all.
I'm
And my-
surprised they didn't. Yeah, the employee wasn't like, hey, fuckers.
Well,
I'm
it's
still
2
not
fucking
allowed.
teenage kids working the fucking counter. So
No,
I
they're
bet they're buddies. And
Yeah.
so we're making our way out. My brother lives right across the street. And he's getting pissed. And he's about your age.
Your brother?
Yeah. He's getting pissed, though. He's like, these fucking dickheads, they're ruining the lanes, man. I'd be pissed. I want to come here every day, and these fuckers are treated like this. He get all upset. So then finally he's just said something. He's like, yeah, you don't have to be dickheads. Hey, yelled it kind of. I'm like, dude, they're fucking kids. Like, leave them alone. We're going to catch a fucking lawsuit because you want to prove a point in
They're
your
going to come
neighborhood.
over here videotaping
He's
us.
a dad now.
I legitimately said, I'm like, you're that guy now, Chaz. When you were 16, you would have been them, and now you're that guy. So we're walking out, and when he yelled that, someone was like 3 lanes from them, and then they started yelling something. Like, they just turned and started yelling, and I'm like, see, look what you did. Now these people are upset at us. And then we got closer. And
They were yelling at you?
they were yelling at the kids too. So we start walking up, and my brother's still harping at him. And then the one dude is like screaming at the kid, and
So another group of adults?
yes, and the two kids were really embarrassed. I mean, they were just like hiding
They
their
weren't
faces.
popping off. And
The one in the lane who was throwing all of them, he was being a little shithead. He's like, "What are you gonna yell at a bunch of kids like that?" And then the dude that was like 2 lanes down, he's like, "We can take this outside. We can take this outside."
Jesus.
Whoa, we don't need to go outside anywhere, all right?
You can fight in the bowling alley like men.
Allen Iverson did it.
And then it was a big uniting thing. There was people that were also like wrapping up a few minutes early, and they're walking by and they yell something. We're like, "Oh, are they yelling at us?" They're like, "No, these kids are throwing it like it's a baseball game and it's bowling. Like, treat it like you own it or treat it like it's yours."
What did, like,
Ah.
as far as this bowling alley goes, is it a pretty nice bowling alley? Is it,
It's
needs some work?
No, I wouldn't say it needs work at all.
Yeah.
Well, some
It's
lanes.
it's
Have
a
you ever been
24
to
lane,
Hollywood Sports Complex bowling?
way better than them.
Way better than
Way,
that.
I mean,
You haven't even been there.
we have been there.
Have you bowled there?
I have not bowled there.
I bowled a 300 there once.
You're full of shit.
I'm lying.
I'm lying.
No, but it's a 24 lane. It's the local spot.
Pretty big.
They play leagues there
So who cares
regularly.
if they ruin one lane? You have 23 still.
They play leagues there regularly.
Oh, okay.
Where like they use every
Every lane.
lane.
If I was like 16 at a bowling alley and I had multiple groups of adults start to yell at me, I'd have fucking made them all bend the knee. I would have showed them all who's boss.
But the point I made was like, dude, we can't even tell anyone because we like walk up by the counter. We're walking that way to go to my brother's house, and the dudes aren't even at the fucking counter. They're playing video games in the arcade. I'm like, they got in
They
for
don't
free.
care.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just got here a half hour ago, and
They don't give a shit.
their buddies just slid them some shoes.
Yeah.
Fuck off until they get off work. But it was funny. I bowled the 200
So you
too.
bought a new ball. Are you
Yep.
big into bowling?
I'm a fan. Like I said, my brother's right across the street. It's one of those things you could do when you're older during the winter time, when you really can't do anything else besides dick off and play video games. So,
Dicking off is fun, though.
and my brother was on a league when he was younger. He's kind of talked about possibly getting into it more.
Did he buy the house across the street from it on purpose?
Yeah.
There was many reasons.
Was he going,
bowling
I
alley
want-
was
I've
50%
always
of that
wanted to
reason."
live right across the street from a bowling alley.
It's super close to my parents, his parents, and his wife's parents as well. Like less than a mile
So wait.
for both of us.
Are they all the same parents?
No, all the same parents.
Just had to double check.
No,
You said
my parents
my
were-
parents, his parents, and her parents.
I was obviously my parents and his parents.
I didn't know if you were
same parents,
combining all three of them into one.
and then her parents as well. They live relatively close, so it's a
Gotcha.
good central location.
Her
They
parents
got a
are his
deal.
parents.
It's a bonus that they live close to the parents,
Yeah, I mean it's like
along
a
with the bowling alley.
6-minute walk from my parents' house.
But
to
mostly
his
the
house.
bowling alley.
That's
Really
solid.
close.
And you still beat them at bowling, too, don't you?
I did. I
Even
made
though
some
he-
money.
Yeah.
They did. They. You know what a beer frame is, Star?
Nope.
Where everyone gets a strike except one person. That guy has to buy beer for everyone else.
Oh, that's a good rule.
And they're like, "Oh, beer frame." They called it on me in the first game when I was like figuring out the ball. The last game, I
Good
got a
excuse.
200, and there was a lot of strikes for Gage's range. So it was.
Are you a spinner?
Yep. The new balls got hooked, so I'm trying to figure that out. And it was basically payback from that first game. There was only another one. My younger brother got a beer frame for us, so then we were even. And then that last game I stacked them up.
200.
And then
Never even gotten close to that. I think my best game, and it's always on accident, and it's always typically my first game if I play multiple games.
do you bowl sober?
Me? Well, that's why I made that comment, is because it's always the first game.
Okay.
And so I do get worse and worse. Your arm gets a little dexterity problems, and it start to lose it a little bit. But I think like 151 is my highest I've ever gotten. I'm super fucking proud of it.
It's a good score.
But now I'm gonna buy a ball that has some curve to it.
And then you gotta
See,
learn
and I always do what as soon as I fall off, Because I'll try, and I just throw down the
start
middle. I
dicking
try to look
off
through the
and-
things, and as soon as I fall off, I do start to dick off and see if I can figure out a spin or just see how fast I can throw it with
Yeah.
the speed things, and hope that but I'm not fucking around and my fingers don't get stuck. But I do need a very specific like finger size and weight for anything to happen.
Yeah.
What's the weight of your ball?
15 pound.
15?
It's a heavy ball.
And what I found out when I talked to the guy, I went to a pro shop and bought it.
Yeah.
The guy said that usually the balls marked are like heavier than they say they are.
Really?
And then the way they drill them, you know, like everyone's hand is different. So you're supposed to go like, if you're throwing straight from all the way at the top knuckle and then your thumb, everyone's got a different size and how that is. So they just pick like random ass sizes. So
To
there could
drill
be
the
one, a
finger holes?
perfect one that fits your fingers perfect, but it's just too far apart or too close, so it feels weird. And then you'll have a cramped hand or something will feel off that all that night. Where if it was just drilled a freaking centimeter different,
When you go
feel
to the
perfect.
pro shop, are they like,
Centimeters a lot.
They
are
have
you
a
sitting there fingering a whole bunch of different shit
Dude,
trying to
there's-
figure out what's perfect?
yeah, and when you throw with curve, you only go one knuckle in.
And you don't do a thumb, right?
You know so the guy fucking sold me. He's like, when you play in a league, you have to throw with a thumb in. So I was like, all right, we'll drill the thumb then. And then I watch PBA fucking bowling on YouTube, and those fuckers never have their thumb in
Yeah, I
their
always thought it was just the two
Oh.
fingers.
Extra $75 for that next
So-
hole. Huh?
No, drilling's all the same, but
But it loses weight, doesn't it?
It-
And throw off the spin of the ball and everything.
the weight or the way the weight works is it's totally separate from where it's drilled. So it's drilled in a spot where it's not fucking with the weight and the curve.
Are you pretty good with the cloth and doing the
I don't have a cloth
shake
ball.
back and forth to shine it? I'm picturing. I feel like you'd be really fucking good at it.
I do. I've thought about it now because like it's just you pick up oil on the bowling lane.
Mm-hmm.
There's oil on that, and you want to take all that off your ball. So then when you throw it again, it catches new oil and it gets some more spin. If you don't change that, if you don't clean it off, then it gets oilier and oilier, and then your spin isn't as consistent
Yeah.
every time. So
So are you supposed to clean it every time you roll?
depends. You know, if the lane is like if it's at Hollywood where they may not maintenance it if they don't have a league there and they don't care about.
Oh, they have
setting
a
new-
league there.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, we almost did it one time.
Oh, they got a big league.
Dude,
They have league play like Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. or something.
leagues,
something like that,
Leagues
yeah.
are insane. Where they like, if you sign up for a league, it's like an 8-month league. Like leagues are not short term at all, and
It's
they
a big
cost
commitment.
$250, and you got to be there every week. So
So do you got a ball bag for your ball?
I do. Yep, I got a kit. It was the shoes, the bag, and the ball.
That's cute.
And
Yep.
what'd that set you back?
I think it was like $200.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No.
I'm also trying to find a new hobby of something I can do, and I picked golf. And
Oh,
I
fucking
think
take me with you. I, want to
think
go with
I'm
you
gonna
this
have
summer.
to spend more than $200 even for like I was just
A
gonna
driver?
get a used kit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna go to like a second swing or something like that and get just a used like a middle of the road type of set.
Yep.
And yeah, I was planning on spending like $4 or $5 for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking snowboarding. I did that. That ain't cheap either, dude.
No, and every time you go, it's
Fucking another 100 bucks.
$150.
Yeah. Well, golfing. I mean, the places around here aren't so bad. Timber, Pioneer.
Yeah.
Now they're probably closer to like 70 for 18 with a cart, which isn't that bad.
I
4.5,
figure if I
5
go
hours.
like twice a month,
Yeah.
And then
as
you got
something to
add
do on
on
like
the
a Saturday or Sunday morning in the summer.
40,
Fucking
50
call
bucks
me
in
up. I'll
beers.
go.
Yeah,
I love golfing. I'm no good at it, but I love to swing.
I'm not either.
Good. We can be bad together.
Yeah,
It's a
but
good
the
excuse
thing
to
is,
go and
I've,
drink beers.
I've never, I don't go,
Yeah.
so I might get good if I go.
Yeah.
I know Scott, Patches, and we went one summer, and we went like
We're doing a lot.
almost every other weekend,
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of fun. Scott and I got drunk. Matt drove us around most of the time. But it was
That
great.
makes it a lot better.
Do you remember going out to Kimball, the frickin' Tim's, and tearing up that golf course?
Wish I didn't.
Yep.
Did you
was-
get kicked off?
No, but
No, we should have.
We definitely should have. We were ripping shitties at the end. It was wet down
We
at
were
the bottom.
wasted too, though, so it's not really our fault. It was our alter egos.
Yeah, but it was a benefit for a guy who passed away.
Well, we were just.
Dude, come on.
Well, we were
Well,
just.
hey, one second. Moment of silence for that guy. It's not enough. You're
No.
still whipping shitties on his grave.
Well,
it was
not
a
on
really-
his
it was
grave.
on a golf
You-
course.
It was on the golf
We're no
course.
better than Jackson Mahomes. We were Jackson Mahomesing before he was doing
That's
it.
what
I'm moving to L.A.
That's so bad. You guys were like Jackson Mahomes.
Why would you speak for yourself?
Just put you guys so. Oh,
Don't put me
He
in that
drew
category.
us
Oh, that's
inspiration
like,
from us.
That's like
Yeah.
bottom of the pit, dude.
It is bottom of the pit.
Ugh.
I gotta go home and shower. I feel dirty.
Dude, disc golfing. You whatever, $200, you could be fucking set.
Frolfing.
You could
Frolfing.
be set.
I'd
in
frolf too.
Do you think that's what in 299 Andrew was talking about when he said he was playing frisbee?
I was the frisbee game he was
No,
watching.
it was probably Ultimate Frisbee,
Definitely
which
Ultimate.
is a pretty dope game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So much running. Like
it is a
golf
lot.
is where
Fun,
it's
though.
at. You know, just throw and walk up to it, have a few.
Getting an Ultimate Frisbee game with a bunch of people we know
Yeah.
would be fun.
If it was a plausible thing where you had enough friends to still do that, I
Yeah.
think doing that would be fun. I think the last time I played like a real football game was at your house before draft. We had like 8 people out there playing touch football, and I thought it was so much fun.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
didn't care that I was
I-
running. You were there. That's
I
this
was- yeah,
is the
my
day
first
I met
year.
you.
It was at Drake.
Yeah. Jig Todd and
Yep.
Yeah,
All the kids
we
were there.
had like 10 kids out there playing touch football. I thought it was a blast, but it's just unrealistic to get that many people together to do something
play
physical
some-
like
yeah.
that. Like I was a buddy's bachelor party. We were all hammered, and we were in a big pole barn, and they had like a basketball court set up in there.
Yes.
And it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and we had a very heated game of basketball going. It's like this is better than bar clothes going back and like puking.
Yeah.
I'll still probably puke, but at least it's because I'm
Different
exhausted
reasons.
because I'm fucking taking you in the paint right now.
I go hard in the motherfucking.
I have so much fun playing competitive sports against people, but it's just unrealistic to do that. That's why I golf or bowling or something that's relaxing and people can just go there and not expect to break a sweat.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you, if you expect to relax when you're playing golf, you're in for a rude
If
awakening.
I'm doing anything, I'm sweating too. Like,
I've seen you
movement
think.
involved, yeah, sweat.
Thinking's hard though.
Can be.
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
Stuff.
Well, I had this moment today, and I'm really bad with the grocery store. And I don't know if I've told these stories before, but like I grab the wrong shit all the time. I get
Oh,
the
yeah.
hot enchilada sauce, or I grab
The reduced fat wheat thins.
yes, or the goldfish. I don't get the cheddar goldfish. I grab the blue bag, which are like saltine goldfish. Like I'm
Those were
I'm
like babies.
horrible. Like
Baby
it's become a
goldfish.
thing where I'm always bad at it. Well, what happened today? Paige sends me a grocery list. There's 4 items.
Oh God.
4 items. Sliced
On a
ham
text.
on a text in front of me. Right? So it was sliced ham, it was diced potatoes, and she had something that was like 32 ounces. I thought she wanted 32 ounces of eggs, but I read it correctly, so it wasn't eggs, it was potatoes. One more thing, and then Parmesan cheese. And I call Paige after I leave the grocery store. I'm like, I got this set. I got the perfect grocery list. I nailed this one. I get home. She opens the bag. She's like,
0 for 4.
no, that was 3 for 4.
Damn.
So Parmesan cheese. And she's like, you didn't get that right.
She wants spaghetti sprinkles, or did she want
No,
real Parmesan?
She did not
cheese?
want grated Parmesan cheese. She wanted shredded Parmesan
Yeah.
cheese. But we bought Parmesan
What's
cheese.
the difference between grated
The
and shredded?
difference?
How
Shredded
fine
is-
they are.
Yeah, how fine they are. Grated is like powder.
No,
Ki-
those
kind
are
of, yeah.
spaghetti sprinkles. That's not Parmesan cheese.
It's close. That's what Paige said. This I'm not putting it on spaghetti. I'm putting it in my meal. I was like, well, whatever. You said Parmesan cheese. Well, we're going at it a little bit. She's pretty much calling me stupid, which I mean probably warranted. And then she goes through,
going
and 2
at
minutes
it a
later,
little
she's
bit.
like, so I'm reading the recipe, and we needed grated Parmesan cheese. So I had the aha
Yeah,
moment.
4 for
4 for 4 today at
Let's
the grocery
go.
store. It
Perfect.
never
I
happens.
totally thought this was going to be a tragedy story.
I know. And you know
That's
what's
a
funny? Scott,
perseverance.
have you heard a story like that from a different perspective? Like maybe from your gal?
Oh yeah.
I've heard stories about your shit buying
Oh yeah.
from the women.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're wrong.
It's
And it was the
legendary.
greatest when you told me the story of going to the store to buy some dessert for Paige. And
Okay.
they didn't have what she asked for, so you're like, I'm just going to get something because she wants something sweet, so I'm going to try. And then I heard it from the woman's perspective, and my God, was it
They tell terrible stories.
so funny.
They're so far off when they tell the stories. And I
do embellish a lot.
I kind of recall that.
She
Now-
asked for a cake, and
Well, cupcakes.
Brandon brings back a cherry pie.
No.
The transition from cake to pie is not that large of a leap.
It was a
It's like,
lemon.
it's-
it was a mini little lemon cup pie, right? And she's like, "This is how the story went." I'll tell it. She's like, "I want a cake or cupcake, and if
That's
they
like
don't have
the
anything
clusterfucks at
fresh,
Quick Trip.
if they don't have anything like
Every
that,
day of
I
Brandon's
want
life.
a little pie." And I was like, "Okay." Well, maybe she didn't say little pie, but she said maybe some ice cream thing. I don't know.
So you
100%.
assumed a little pie?
But she wanted chocolate. Well, I'm like, when you buy these pies, she always gets the lemon meringue or lemon whipped or whatever pie. So I got her a lemon whipped one, and then I got myself a chocolate one. And I did that because, well, if you want the chocolate one, you can have that. Then you can have the lemon one later because those are shit. I'm not going to eat that. Well, it didn't go over as well when I got home. It was really great in my head.
Was there no cake? Did you at least go through 1 and 2 before you said, "Okay, lemon pie"? Or were you like, "What'd she say?"
I
I
totally
don't fucking
forgot.
remember. I know
She
she's
likes
got lemon
these.
pie in the best, so I'm gonna grab this real quick.
Honestly, for this, if Paige listens, it was they weren't there.
She
Truthfully,
doesn't listen.
yeah, she doesn't listen. It was more like the second one.
Totally get there and panic. That's the worst feeling ever. They tell you what they want. You're like, all right, cool. You fucking go get in the car. You're halfway down the road, and you're like, oh, fuck.
What did they want? I
they
can't
want?
ask now.
See, but that's when you like immediately preface the conversation when you walk in and say, "Hey, I'm sorry they didn't have what you wanted, but I was hoping you'd like this instead."
Teaching me to lie.
Oh, shit.
So then hopefully it's not going to be that this is not what I asked for. It's the, "Oh, well, thank you for still getting me something." Because it's like if I ask for a corn dog and a Gatorade
And you come out with
and
a
it
quicker
comes out
aid.
with a Quickerade and
Yeah.
some chips that are
Tornado. A tornado, dude.
and not Cool Ranch chips. And they say, "Here's your shit, bitch." I'm going to say, "What the fuck?" But if they came out like, "Oh, man, I couldn't find any of it, but I'm really sorry. Hopefully these will make it." You feel bad being the dick back to them.
Like,
Because-
you tried.
You tried.
until you go in right after and find
Prove 'em wrong.
everything.
Brandon,
Quickerade's not terrible.
Brandon had some life bro code advice for
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
So
know someone that's got an attitude and like
mostly your
being
girl.
emotional and
No,
you're like,
it doesn't really work.
hey,
on guys.
hey, calm down. Like that doesn't fucking work. What you want to happen is the exact opposite reaction you'll get from the
Absolutely.
words "calm down." Right?
Oh, yeah.
Brandon
complete
comes up with a genius new phrase. I forget what it was.
I am loving your energy right now. But you
That
gotta
is
say it with
terrible.
you gotta say it with that tone.
That is a terrible thing to say, and I don't care if you use that tone.
If
There
you-
is no
if
way that ends
it's
well.
a friendly and inviting tone,
I am
and you mean well.
It's
But
very
what do you
sarcastic.
want them to do?
I am
I don't
loving
what
your
they're
energy
doing.
right
No,
now.
I don't think you went with the sarcasm when you told me. I think you said it realistically. I'm not really liking your energy right now. That's what you said.
Well,
That
I say it
sounds even
differently.
worse.
Well,
That sounds very similar to "calm down."
but how
No.
would the reaction be to that? Hey, I'm not liking your energy right now. You know? You add in the right now, so it's like, yeah, I like you most of the time, but right now you're kind of being a bitch.
I think you say
You know, I've really never liked your energy.
you just ask them a question. You just say, "Are you on your period or something?"
tell you what, that's worse than calm down. But I'm gonna try it.
No,
Just
first
fucking-
you ask them, do you want some chocolate?
Just walk out the fucking.
Because I have a lemon pie.
Just stepping out into the garage with the garbage. Well, dogs, it's mom's time of the month. Door locks behind you. Fuck.
Dog's like, welcome home.
We made you a bet out here.
Okay, I've had my fair share of grocery store fuck-ups, okay?
But hey, we're proud of you that you got this one right.
That's all that matters. And I'm going to always reference back to today, March 7th, 2022.
What kind of recipe calls for spaghetti sprinkles?
Most of them don't, apparently.
It's not real cheese.
My
No, it's
thing
like
was,
powder. It's like potatoes, boxed potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you tell me
They're good.
you want cheddar
get the
cheese
job
and you
done.
don't specify, I don't know if that's shredded, if it's finely shredded, if it's sharp cheddar, if it's a block
Medium.
of cheddar.
Okay,
could
I
be
got the
medium
perfect
cheddar.
thing here. You just buy one of each and then blame her when the bill comes due.
Yeah, but it still comes out of my pocket.
I know.
So the worst is when I'll call her and ask her, like, what do you want? But her phone's on silent. And 1 minute feels like 20 minutes at the
Oh,
grocery
that's the
store.
worst.
So
That's
I'm
when
just like, fuck it, I'm grabbing this.
That's when you just panic and grab lemon pie.
You're in the aisle and she calls back. You're like, I gotta wait about 30 seconds to answer this. Oh, I just got in the car.
No, the worst is when you're in the car and they call you back and they want something you didn't get.
Yeah, you lie and say you're driving.
And you're like, oh, I'm already halfway home.
Across the grocery
Speed.
store kind of
Yeah.
sucks, too. It's like I was already on that half. I had a pattern. I worked my way back. Now I got to walk back here. Then you get to the other side. They're like, oh, yeah, can you get some cauliflower? All the way back on the other side.
Oh, the worst.
Did you know they designed grocery stores to put like the quick
Milk.
stop things, like milk,
Eggs.
all the way in the back?
So you have to walk
So you
through
have
the
to
store.
walk past everything and hopefully buy other stuff as you're walking.
That's legendary. This is
Well-
going to be a good episode. Episode 300.
You could talk about.
Raging feminism.
Oh my
I
god.
was going to say how to please your woman.
Raging feminism.
I think we should just call it lemon pie.
Lemon pie.
Warm lemon pie.
I honestly forgot about that situation.
Here's two theories to it, though, as well, Star. If you start off, you get your cart, you load your cart with all of your goodies on the way out to get to the back of the store where you have milk in your frozen goods, and then you grab that stuff and bring it all the way right back.
I'm so curious.
You know?
Like, what's Gage? If Gage walks into a grocery store and grabs an empty cart, what's the first thing Gage
That would be a
usually
little
does?
closer.
First thing
Sorry.
I would probably pick up is, have you guys had artisan buns?
Oh, yeah.
Hamburger buns? Those
Oh, yeah.
fuckers
Is that like dog bread?
No, it's good. It's like always fresh.
We're
I don't
on
know.
the
That's my first grab because it's right away in the first hour.
Yeah, it's always in the bread
what are
area.
those? The buns that are
Hawaiian.
no,
Dollar buns?
Pretzel buns.
no
Brioche buns.
Brioche.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. Not
Brioche
artisan. Artisan's
brioche
a
is,
brand.
brioche is the
Brioche buns slap.
yeah. That's
They're
like
so good.
made with a shit ton of butter or something, but
Is
they're
it?
awesome.
And
Yeah,
then you
so.
throw more butter on it when you
They're
heat them
just
up.
better. If you make a chicken sandwich with that fucker,
Whoa. Go on. Chicken sandwich? What goes
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this?
Chicken.
Chicken strips? Chicken nuggets?
No, chicken patties, dog.
Okay, chicken patties.
You do chicken patties on a brioche bun?
Yeah.
Really?
Buns are like $2 a piece.
Yeah.
You go to Walmart, they're like $1.25.
Whatever they are, they're worth it.
Oh, no. Wait. No. It's like an 8-pack for $4. So like 50 cents each. Still like $1 more than other brands.
And then what does Gage put on his chicken patties? Ketchup?
Ketchup.
Barbecue?
Yeah, ketchup.
Do you put ketchup on the patty or on the plate?
I dip it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the right move.
And you have to, because you have to cut the patty, otherwise it's fucking flaming hot. So you gotta cut it, open that, get that steam out
But
of there.
after that first bite,
no,
you burn everything,
It's
so
not
it doesn't
true.
even matter.
you go with the pizza theory.
Pizza rolls, man, those are the worst.
Oh, those are just a bad
They're so
time.
great, but
Those are
it
the
doesn't matter
best.
how long you let them cool. It's either too hot. If you let them cool way too long, then they're cold.
Like lasagna.
You bathe it though in ranch dressing.
Oh, you
That's how you do
well,
it.
you baptize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rich.
I've never done that. Pizza.
I
not
make
rolls, though.
salads with it, where I'll just have a bowl of pizza rolls,
Ranch?
and then I'll squirt a whole bunch of ranch on top
Toss
of it,
it?
toss it,
Pizza roll salad.
and it's a salad.
If you used a pizza roll like a crouton, I might actually eat a salad.
I'm pretty sure you put
That
dressing
kinda-
on something,
Pick
it's
out the
considered
lettuce.
a salad, right? I mean, where do you draw the line?
French dressing on
Episode
a steak.
300. Pizza roll salad.
That would be a killer dish at the Butthole Bar, though.
oh,
That's a
Pizza
late
roll
night app.
salad.
Do you want it on the side or tossed?
I'm a pizzazz,
You want your
dude.
salad tossed?
A pizzazz only restaurant.
Would you like
Yes.
your salad tossed? or
Oh
not
yeah,
tossed?
it's just Pizzazzes everywhere you look.
Layers of them in the back.
Table
You can't layer them
43.
because the top ones will burn out, dude. They overheat.
What?
Yeah, they could. You can if you put like 3-4 pizzas out in a row. That pizza pizzazz will.
Sounds like a
it'll
shitty piece of equipment. Are
It
you
just
guys?
ran at like 400 degrees for fucking hours.
Yeah, I can do my oven. It's called cooking a lasagna.
Yeah, you cooked one pizza in the hour, and I made 4 of them.
No,
And your machine
the
broke.
oven, you stack them 4
I
deep.
am eating all the pizza I need. How many more pizzas does a man need?
2 to 3 more.
What if you're cooking for a crew?
Get 2.
That is smart.
Right
Like,
there.
if we-
One pizza's not enough if you have a
Oh,
crew.
yeah, if you're cooking 2 at a time, too, you're good. Hey, what
Like when we open up
come
the
here.
butthole bar. How many pizzazzes are we gonna have? Rock?
17.
4. At least 4.
4.
I think we
it?
need more than
On a
4.
whole pizzazz
Because-
kitchen, and we only have 4 pizzazzes.
Well, they're gonna be the extra large family.
This is
size
what we
ones.
need. This one's cooking
One
tenders.
size
This one's
cooks
cooking
most.
waffle fries. This one's cooking pizza. You know,
Yeah.
they're all going to have different uses.
Chicken and waffles.
We need at least 4 solely
God,
for
chicken
pizza.
and waffles.
so
That's a good
fucking
point.
good.
All right.
Corn dogs.
I'll put it up to 14.
Random question.
Good number.
Mini corn dogs.
Do you guys, are you guys always cart
Absolutely.
people?
Carb?
Cart.
No, I will try.
never take a cart.
I will try to avoid it at all costs. I will be
I
miserable
will have
walking
a
out.
loaded
Hand
fucking
cart.
basket.
Yeah.
Like to the brim where
Yeah.
I'm like handing other stuff. My soda
Yes.
and water is underneath, and I'm going, can I fit anything else in here? Maybe. I'm not walking through. I will not grab a cart, though. I don't know what it is.
I'm the same way.
It's the wheel. It's a psychological deal where you know whatever cart you pick is fucked from the beginning.
Yep.
It's gonna have a crooked wheel that's gonna pull you the
That's
whole
true.
fucking way.
Yep.
You're like, why did I even get this?
I just feel like it's going to be empty. Or if I do get a cart, the shit where the kid is supposed to sit is full of stuff, and nothing else has anything in it. I only fill directly in front of me in the cart.
This would have been perfect in the hand basket.
Yeah. Until the Rockstar Energy slips out the hole and starts bouncing on the ground.
Well,
God damn it.
the best thing ever was the half carts. The half carts are pretty sick.
Yeah.
And it has the
They are
top and
good.
bottom.
Yeah.
And they're
Those
newer,
wheels
so
are
the wheels
superior.
aren't that bad.
They're
Yeah.
just better.
Yeah.
Or the
I would rather carry
electric powered
around-
cart, too.
Oh, those are the best.
Where you can sit down
Yeah.
and go through the whole thing.
Sometimes
I mean,
you get
okay.
weird looks though when you do
When
that.
I worked
Be
at a grocery
honest
store
right now, 100%. How many times have you used one of those handicap carts?
to actually
74.
shop.
Just how many times have you used one?
74.
Probably more than that.
I legitimately have never used one.
I worked at a grocery
Never.
store, and I had to put it away after people used it. So that's why I said to legitimately shop, never. But I'd jump on that some bitch and do a lap with it to go put it back away.
Are
every
they
single
pretty
time.
fun?
Huh? No, it goes like 2 miles per hour
Yeah,
and
they-
stuff like that.
Do you
But
ever
when you're
look
a
at that
14-year-old
grandpa
working at a grocery store,
on that
pretty
fucker
cool.
going,
oh, I don't have to bag
on his
groceries
way to
anymore.
the fucking-
And it probably
Well,
is
they're
less
moving
than
fast at 2
75,
miles an
actually.
hour.
Because the thing didn't get used all that often. But when it did, I was putting it away.
Stars on the
I think
job.
I've ridden on them a couple times, but never to really shop. I mean,
Scott, never.
No, I've never ridden on them.
if I broke my leg or something, I would do it. Nah, I
Yeah,
probably
fuck yeah.
still wouldn't.
I had a rough day.
Fuck
at
it, I
work,
can
I'll
drag
hop
this
on there.
thing.
I'm milking. If I'm injured, I'm milking it.
How often do you guys still ride the cart?
You mean like
Like
kick it like a skateboard?
Oh,
Like
every time.
If you're getting out of Target and you're going down to your car, do you give your extra push and step on the back?
I have been
Needs-
too fat to do that since I was like 14.
Yeah.
Let's see. You need some real soda, water. Like it's a Costco trip only.
You need to fill
Target
that fucking
carts,
cart.
you can't do it at Target. You could do it at Walmart. The heavy metal carts, not the cheap plastic ones.
Yeah, Walmarts are decent, but you still gotta have some mass up front. Trust me when I
You
say
gotta have the
that.
Costco trip. where you
Otherwise, you're gonna do that. That shit's gonna come fumbling all back onto your lap. And
it's
you're gonna be
fun
carrying
for
it out like
second
Star
and a
Lamar.
half, and then woo.
Yep. Then you'll be carrying it like
But it was a
Star
great
Lamar.
second and a half.
When I was in Texas, we stopped at a grocery store to get everything for the house we were at. It was for a bachelor party. And the carts had like GPS sensors on them. And if you left the premise with it, it would lock the wheel up. So it couldn't go anywhere because they were getting their carts stolen so often. And we were asking, we're like, our Airbnb is literally like a block that way. Can we please just push this? They're like, it's not even up to us. Because I was like, we'll bring it back. I promise. We just had so much stuff. I was like, I'm just going to push it a block down the street and then return the card. Like, you can't. The wheel's going to lock up.
They literally had a GPS fucking boot.
Yeah, it's not necessarily GPS, but like a dog sensor type thing where it know that it
breaks the
left
fence.
premise and it just locked it. Damn. So you couldn't push it. It's like, how often are your carts getting stolen? I've never seen this before.
That's good shit. All right.
One more. There's a YouTube guy who goes magnet fishing.
Poop dad.
No, dude. Did you look at
That was the greasiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I heard he said he couldn't eat his lunch, and I was about to eat.
It
and I
was
like,
so
I'm not
bad.
gonna look
It's
it up.
so terrible.
Look up Poop Dad right now.
No,
It's-
I do not.
Look him up right now. We're
You
totally
just
good.
ate,
You just ate
don't.
dinner. You're good.
No.
Look him up. Okay, this guy does magnet fishing. And he goes to like just shit places and tosses a fucking massive magnet on a rope and just pulls up stuff. He went to this fucking ghetto town in like Chicago. Nasty fucking water fountain deal, pond. And he pulled out like 15 scooters, 3 shopping, like the birds or whatever they're called, limes.
Bird. Oh, I thought you meant the
Things that
government
fly.
birds.
No, the I think they had ones that were
Bird
called
scooters,
birds.
yeah.
Yeah, and then limes. He pulled out like 15 of those, a bunch of shopping carts, fucking knives, guns. He found all sorts of stuff.
This was in like a
Crazy.
pond?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like only like 4 feet deep. It was like a small one that had these massive fountains that would go off like every half hour or hour.
Yeah.
And yeah, in the burbs.
Is that
of
some
Chicago.
finders keepers shit there or no?
None of it was usable.
Scott, your mic's on.
Says that you guys have had quite
My mic's on.
eventful year.
Someone go tell Scott his mic's on.
Congratulations on becoming a new
My mic's on.
Courtesy wipe.
That.
His whole channel. My cousin showed me this guy hunting last year, and
So disgusting, dude.
Was it worth watching?
No, I don't think so.
it's just him. You don't see his freaking butt or nothing.
No, but
But
it's
he's
still
got one of
gross.
those microphones, and he just
That guy should have been
believe
playing
these
loud
things are so
music
funny.
in this
How many
stall.
followers does he have?
fuck ton. A fuck ton.
People love that shit.
dude. My cousin,
No
tried,
pun intended.
my cousin tried to get a shout out for his little brother's birthday,
That'd be funny.
but I guess the list is like months long.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, if I got paid to shit, oh,
Well, you do.
But it's not always the best.
today I did.
So there's a story about I don't remember what she was famous for, but she was selling farts in a jar,
Yep.
right?
She made $500,000.
Sounds like
so
you
she
do
says.
know what she was famous for.
She's a
No,
Twitch
she was.
streamer.
I thought she was like on 90 Day Fiance or some one of those shit.
Oh,
shows.
she was. It was 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, one of those reality shows. But she was, in order to meet demand, she had such a shit diet because she was trying to be like super gassy and stuff like that all the time that she got sick from it. So if this dude, I need to get more hits. I need to get better videos. This needs to be gross as fuck.
Hey.
His diet is probably not that great.
I don't assume he had the best diet before he got famous. And there's many videos where he's like ripping them while he's eating a fucking Wendy's burger. Like, that's a level I can't do.
Can
but-
you chew gum when you go take a shit or when you go into a public bathroom? Because
I don't
can't.
understand the people that could rip darts in biffs.
Yeah, that's kind of gross too.
Oh, smoke.
Yeah, like I'll walk
They
in
don't
and
shit.
someone. I'm pretty sure they do.
Well,
Why
just
would you
depends
just
on the guy.
go sit and rip a dart
In a biff if you
in a
don't have
biff?
to.
Yeah,
well, it
Is it
depends on
cold
the job
or
site.
something?
Like, I've been on jobs where they said you couldn't smoke on the job. So you had to walk, like,
To the
opposite
porta
corner
potty.
to get out and get off the street. Where it's like, I can go right there and smoke real quick.
no, I think these people are shit, and it's just grosses me out. I'm just picturing you like
inhaling
trowel
shit
around her,
particles.
just
Wouldn't you rather smell your
because
smoke
they always
than
ash
fucking
into
the urinal?
the urinal too. So they're sitting down. Like I'm not sitting down on that shitter if I'm not shitting. Like,
But
Or
would
just
you rather smell like cigarette smoke if you're a smoker than shit?
I don't know, because it's like hot boxed and musky and
It's not like that right now.
An August day,
Yeah.
ripping a dart,
If it's like one of those where you have to like kick the side, and
ashing
let
it into
settle
the
a little
urinal,
bit before you
and
sit
it
down.
touches the edge a little bit.
Ugh.
I don't know.
the Butthole podcast is not for the faint of heart.
There was a plumber.
Is it even episode 300 if we're not talking poop?
This
I
one,
don't think so.
one job site, this guy drew inside of the urinal, and he had a red marker. There's only one guy on all the crews that had a big fat red marker like that, and he would always bite the cap off. And when the plumber found out who the guy was, he's like, he's sucking all of our dicks by biting that marker.
I want to throw up. That's so bad.
Yeah, I drew like some tits inside the urinal. God, Biffy art is just one of a kind.
I want it to go back to what it was before. We need to make Biffy art great again. Because now it's way too political.
Yeah.
I don't
Scribble
give a,
all right the other guy. Who fucking
I don't
cares?
give a shit about that. Make something funny that I'm gonna laugh at. I don't care about your political stance. I want to giggle while I'm taking a shit.
Not be more
The
depressed.
riddles and the poems of the
There's one that
the
said,
shithouse poet.
due to OSHA code, blah, 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 any poop over 8 inches needs to be hand lowered due to backslash. It's like a full list of codes on the side. It's like, this is funny. This dude just wrote a whole OSHA code book about shitting while he was taking a shit.
That is hilarious.
There's one guy that was the shithouse poet, and he'd write a poem of just shit related stuff. And here I sit. It's just one of a kind.
Wavy.
Oh! If you guys know a plumber, you got a new name for him. I gotta think of it first. Oh
Poop
yeah.
Dad.
Nope. It was in one of his videos though. I found it. And a little
How
adjustment.
many of these do you watch?
I just looked at it and then just scroll. You know, hit a few, and then you're like,
16 hours later,
no.
my eyes were burning.
My cousins send them to me when they're really funny. So, you call them shitsmiths.
Shitsmith.
You know, like Forge back in the day, a blacksmith, a shitsmith. That's a plumber.
I like turd herder.
That's a good one too.
Turd herder's funny.
You want to know the 2 rules of being a plumber?
You get paid on Friday, and shit flows downhill.
No, shit flows downhill, and don't bite your fingernails.
Yeah. That is very
Aw.
true.
That's disgusting.
Scott could never be a plumber.
I bite my fingernails. It's a hard thing to get over.
It's a hell of an addiction.
I haven't
It's an
never
anxious
quit.
thing,
I
though.
haven't cut my fingernails or my toenails in
Forever.
since I was a child, and my mom probably
You
did it
bite
for me.
your toenails?
No, I'd hand
Rip
pick
'em off?
Yeah, I rip them.
If you
Yeah.
clip them one time, you'll never go back.
You think
That's
so?
true.
That's what I did.
don't like the way that clipping feels.
I can't even imagine ripping my fingernail off now.
Really?
That's pretty legit.
No. I clipped them one time, never again. I only clip now. And
Toes,
I
too?
would rip them off in school all the time.
Yeah.
I don't even remember
I
how
think
old
it's
I
a
was.
nervous thing.
I
think
just
that's why
see
people do
mine. They're not consistent, right? They're not all the same length. So if I see it and it looks too long,
Because you've ripped them.
I know.
forever.
But if I look at it and like this one, a little bit longer than the rest of them, as I'm showing them,
Gotta even it up.
I immediately want to take that down.
Wait, so Scott, you clip or rip?
I clip now. I used
Brandon
to trim
rips?
my fingers terrible.
No, I clip my fingernails. I pick my toenails.
I wonder if there's some science about fingernail fighting. If rippers are better than clippers,
There isn't, because it's not a real fucking thing, Gage.
why can't it be a thing,
I
Star?
bet you clippers are better than rippers.
I think so too.
My
It's a stronger finished edge.
my fingernails are really tough, so I can't. I have a hard time biting through them when they get longer. Seriously, it'll hurt my teeth before I'll break through
I
them.
can't imagine fucking biting these. We all feel like we have strong fingers.
I don't.
But you twist all day.
Huh? Yeah, but my skin is weak. My everything's weak.
My skin is weak.
Stars
do.
is just a weak old man.
I have old man shit.
My
I've been looking
skin
up
is weak.
vitamins that'll help me with it.
Stars got 59-year-old
Osteoporosis already kicking in.
I literally just have little scrapes everywhere because I touch something and it breaks my skin.
That's
But don't
everything, though.
you?
That's
You have something though, don't
construction.
you?
That
Aren't
is
you
not a skin
hemophiliac?
thing. I'm a hemophiliac, so that's about bleeding. My blood doesn't clot. Factor 9
So you bleed
deficient.
forever.
Not forever. It used to be really bad when I was younger. And it's more concerning for internal bleeding. Like if I got hit in the head or something like that. For like concussions, I bruise really easily. But
That's why your knees are always scuffed up.
yeah,
Never
Well,
go
one of the
away.
reasons.
my knees are getting bad.
Gotta get
I am
off
just
a
an
little
old
bit.
man.
You just mentioned more stuff. Stars hurting about.
Oh, yeah. I got a massage gun now, though.
I
feel
heard
like
about those things.
Those
yeah,
are the big thing. Yeah, Pete.
you use them on your butt,
Ray
don't you?
Tep got one too. According to Luop,
your butt?
it says not to be used as a sexual toy with or without consciousness. Like it clarifies with or without
Well,
consciousness.
they put the with or without just for Bill Cosby.
It's like, oh, it's
yeah, it just seems like a weird thing that they would put there. Don't use as a sexual toy with or without consciousness.
Well, I'm
yeah.
assuming
Oh.
the one you got is more like a handheld gun and it like shoots out a ball.
Yeah,
Has it got like detachable?
yeah. There's like 7 heads. I don't know what. I probably will
Curved
only
up,
use.
curved left, curved.
I'll probably only use the big ball.
Yeah,
Because the rest of them I don't really know. But I went at the
Get in,
cabin
Will.
the other
It's like a
weekend.
fine wine.
I had
think
like
you
a
just
really
get-
bad cramp that started. Like I couldn't move for 20 minutes. I straightened my leg out, and if I would have had it, and I could have just like gone
Attacked it?
right in between my legs with it and just turned it on, just I could have, gotten to the top of the problem real fast.
I think you just gotta take a weekend to yourself, get a few candles, and just experiment with
Go to
all those
town.
heads. Figure out which one does the work for
There
you.
is a list of what
A
it's used
candle.
for. Some are deeper than others.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
It's like real life.
Is there different power settings?
1 through 30. So they range
Holy
in price.
fuck.
They range in
That's a lot
price
of
from
sensitivity.
cheaper to like I've seen some for like $600 at Target, and I got mine for $40 on Amazon. And for what I'm gonna use it for, I feel like
You got your $40 back already.
easy. Yeah. As long as it gets me there.
Shit, $40 is only like half an hour of a real massage, right?
I've never
Depending on
gotten
where
a
you
real
go.
massage.
I think it's
Happy
like
ending,
$100
no
for
happy
an
ending?
hour. I've never had a massage.
I don't think I've ever had a legitimate one either.
I don't even think I'd want one.
Really?
Yeah, something weird about.
Are you sensitive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did I not tell my massage story?
What
I told
massage?
my
story?
massage
You
story.
you told it to me, but I don't know if you told it on air.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, we got it. You
Now
can't
you
just
brought
leave
it.
us hanging.
So I wake up one morning. Well, it's been continuous mornings, but my hip had been bothering me pretty bad. So I've been bitching about it a lot. Whatever. My wife's like, well, "Why don't you just go get a massage? Like, call the chiropractor, her chiropractor. When you get to work, like, get in there, get a massage today." And I'm like, "All right, fucking fine, whatever." So I call them. They had like one opening, half hour only, so it was a half massage, not even the real deal. But it was at like 2:00. Boom. Perfect timing. So I'm like, all right, I'll go there. Whatever. Get out of work, go there, sit down, wait for the masseuse to come out and grab me. Pretty soon they come walking out and they're like, oh, hey, where's Scott? I look up. It's a chick that I went to high school with. A little bit awkward.
A little bit.
We get in there and, like, yeah, you get basically as nude as you want to get. And they cover you with a blanket and give you a massage. Like, you can't go past the underwear, but
On the hip, though, that's a tough place to massage.
Well,
Yeah.
it was weird because his groin started to hurt.
well, it is. It was weird.
It's funny because his hip is located on his dick.
Okay, Deshaun Watson.
pulled my groin walking into the massage studio.
What are you gonna do?
And your neck. Whoa. Who's calling my name?
Yeah, it was crazy. Not that it was like
It would
was
be.
just
It would
awkward,
make
a
it
little
weird.
awkward.
So a massage from a girl you went to high school with, awkward. Lap dance at a strip club from a girl you went to high school with, pretty cool actually.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that's like both of you are. You know what you're in it for.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do understand the distinction between it. I would feel awkward if it was some girl. I'd like, regardless of whether I knew her or didn't know her, I'd be like, well, we know of each other,
Yeah.
and now this is going to be. It's not an intimate, but it is kind of like, kind of intimate type of thing where
Definitely.
you're naked and they're touching you.
Yeah.
It's weird that you have to take your shirt off to get a hip massage.
Oh, you got to take off everything.
But you
Or
left your
any-
socks on, though, didn't you?
Oh, just one.
Because it was business time.
Have you gotten a lap dance from a girl you went to school with?
I didn't, but there's a set of twins in the other twins' grade that were up at a strip club that we all went to, and some people did, and I was like, if I was not broke at the time, I probably would have too. But I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, I know these people.
So
They were like hot older girls from when I was in high school.
where'd you go to school?
How have you been?
Yeah.
You remember Miss Mornville's class?
God, you suck at science.
Miss Mornville? Oh, my God. I
Is that
love
the
it.
same
It's a
one
real teacher
where
or what?
Patches bought the underwear?
No,
Okay.
that was in Cologne. Is that what
Kelowna.
that is?
Oh,
Kelowna.
and Andrew's cologne.
No, it's in
Oh.
Carlos.
This was, I believe it was called Sinners. This was downtown.
Sounds like a nice place.
I love it.
How many, were we rating those stars? Stars?
The stars. How many stars did that one get?
It's been so long. I can't, with integrity rate it still. I don't even know if it's still around, but as an 18, 19-year-old, probably would have given it 4 tacos out of 5 tacos.
Damn.
That's what I'm rating
Tacos
it.
on the star
Not
scale.
stars. It's tacos.
So, out
How
of
many
respect,
tacos did you see?
are you going to have to go back for the show and get a fresh refresher? On
Yeah,
the...
you might as well give an
I'm going to
accurate
see
rating.
if it's still.
You need to
even
get a
in place.
fresher.
But you know those girls don't work there anymore because they'd be grandparents at a strip club. They could probably
Well,
work
they
in
could run the
Cologne.
daytime shift. They could run the daytime shift.
They could run it at Ozarks.
Greasy.
Nikes, boys.
300, huh?
Sinners, Gentlemen
Star
Club.
said we'd never make it.
Closed.
Closed
Son of a...
closed today.
Tonight? Yeah.
It's a Monday.
night.
Yeah.
There's no sports anymore.
It is a
North
dead
Loop.
time.
Who watches basketball?
No one.
It looks like it's closed.
Wolves are
Baseball's starting up here soon, isn't it?
Fucking A. Why?
Oh, too soon.
Oh, hey, I
Is
get,
it?
Moment of
I
silence.
get a smartwatch tomorrow, boys.
Really?
A Fitbit Sense. Fitbit's highest end smartwatch. I'm excited for it.
Nice.
It's gonna be
Won't
good.
say that, but cool. I don't know. Fitbits never really work well as smartwatches.
In what sense?
This
See
is
what
the
you did there.
Fitbit sense.
Like
Oh, wow, Gage. You took 40,000 steps today. How'd you do that?
Yeah, I just hear bad things about them.
You wear it on your left hand, don't you?
Yeah. So, well, it's a watch, idiot. You're wearing
have-
the opposite of your writing hand
Your
because
wiping
you
hand.
write so much. And my wiping, well, no, well,
You wear it opposite of your wiping hand.
no, I
Yeah.
don't think that's it.
That's
It's when you're doing something, you can look at it.
no. It's so when you wipe your ass, you don't get shit all over your watch.
You wear it opposite hand of your dominant hand.
That's why.
Yes.
That's why when you get a wristband at a concert,
Scott
they put
gets
it on
You
your
wear
left
it on
hand.
your right hand.
Yeah.
Like
And
a
I will wear it
weirdo.
on my right
No.
hand.
I feel like
You should show us that at the movie tomorrow. Batman.
Won't be at it.
He was born in the darkness, molded by it.
why would you shoot a man before throwing him off of a plane? The general rule of thumb is to wear your watch on your non-dominant hand.
Yeah.
So,
Am I right?
Scott was right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
his right
I do
hand.
left.
In anticipation of acquiring this said Fitbit, I have been doing a lot of research, and in my research, I found that out.
I'd
That
be
you wear
afraid
your
to
I've
wear
never been a watch
a
wearer.
fitness tracker because it's just telling me like you're a lazy piece of shit. Like,
Man.
you have heart issues probably. You need to sleep more. Fucking stand up, move around.
Are you sure you don't want to get up and just take like 100 steps? You've stayed sedentary for 4 hours.
How's Netflix, you fat fuck?
Yeah, sure, your heart rate's great. Stop playing Ark.
Speaking of Ark, did you play Ark on Saturday?
No, because
Okay.
I can't figure out the password to Paige's account.
Oh, that's great.
You
That's
can't play without your wife?
No, I can, but the goal was to play it together. Because we played The Forest together, and it's kind of a similar building concept and surviving the wild type deal. But my card is on there to renew her PlayStation subscription.
Oh.
So I was trying to do that, but my card is out of date, and it won't let me update it without having the password. And I don't know the password, and she doesn't know the password. So now...
Just open her up a new account.
So I play Fortnite longer.
You can just buy
Win?
a membership card on here.
Yeah, and then just upload it on there.
And then just upload
Yeah.
it and it'll give you the year.
There you go.
I don't put any of my cards on any of it since the big hack of 8 years ago or whatever that was.
Sony's just waiting to be hacked.
Yeah.
Whatever. What are you going to steal? $12 from me? Take it.
Wasn't it linked to a credit card?
No, debit card.
Yeah, you're probably safe then.
Yeah.
Nora's $12, man.
They're going to overdraw it, though. I'll tell you that. Go to the grocery store. I'll just put 1 tank of gas in there and boom.
This guy can't even buy 3 pies.
3 lemon pies.
Did you? I think both of you got UFC.
Yes.
Did you put any time into that?
I did put a little bit of time into
I
it.
put enough time in to realize I don't like it,
Why?
Not for
Because
you.
you're not good?
which is like an hour. Yeah, I'm not good at it.
Is
at
it
all.
pretty like strategic? What
Yeah,
you
it's
need
way
to do?
more strategic than I ever thought.
Oh, yeah.
More than, and it's not Mortal
Combos.
Kombat. Like no,
No,
Not
it's
button
way
mashing.
more.
Not
It's
at
way
all.
more.
Yeah, you
because
have
I
to,
played the Fight Night games, but
you actually have to right, left, right. Like, you can't just same button over and over. You have to sequence,
no.
and then there's multiple buttons to do uppercuts and haymakers, and then overhand hits.
And then if you get on the ground, it's like a whole different story.
I'm not. I just did straight boxing. I haven't done the taekwondo and the grappling and the submissions and all.
Downloaded it, haven't started it yet. Beat Mortal Kombat 11, but did I beat that before our last
No.
one?
I don't think
No.
so.
I don't
You
know.
were in the middle of it, though. You were talking
I
about
was in the
it.
middle. Beat that and like the aftermath storyline. Sweet. Rewatched the movie. I like the movie more than now that I feel like I know all the characters. Started Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one. That game's sick. But the thing that worries me is the weather's getting better. And I've like failed myself in this video game season where normally I can like shell out a couple games. And I literally only beat Guardians of the Galaxy and Mortal Kombat, which was like a 6-hour game. So hopefully the weather doesn't turn too nice before I beat this game. So otherwise, it might go on the back burner. till
Have you
next
beat Rocket League yet?
year. Every night? I did actually throw Madden back in for the first time this last weekend since like September. I don't know. I started. I was missing my Lamar Jackson team from our league so much, so I started a Ravens franchise. Rashad Bateman is going to be Rookie of the Year for sure.
We were asking Scott, would you recommend buying Madden 23 next year? Would you recommend it, or yeah or no?
Are you telling a story about when you asked?
Yeah,
Scott?
no. Would you though? Because
Me?
you bought 22, right?
If I have a PS5, I probably will buy the new one. If I don't, I still probably will buy the new one, but I'll just regret it.
That was exactly
Literal-
Scott's answer.
I would not recommend it at all. Are you gonna buy it? Yes,
Yes.
I will.
I just feel weird not having it.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's been since
Can't
06.
handle it.
I've had it every year.
Yeah.
I've missed 2 years.
I've missed a piss load.
I missed Peyton Hillis. I think that was 11.
12.
12.
Peyton House was 12, yeah.
Who was 11?
Calvin Johnson.
No.
He was 13. No, OBJ was 13.
So 10 was Larry
And
and
Palomalu.
Palomalu. 11 was
Calvin Johnson.
Johnson was like 15.
Was 11 the weird year with
15
AP
was Madden
being next
25.
gen? Was 11 the next gen year with AP on the cover of one?
That was like Madden 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Madden came out in
It was
89.
Breeze.
So then-
Was 11.
the
Breeze.
fuck?
I forgot about that, but I have the game. I literally think I have it right down there somewhere.
Yeah, on PlayStation 2.
That's crazy.
And then I missed this year. So, 12 and 22. I take a 10-year hiatus. I don't know if I have Madden 02. It's a thing. It's like a Vikings NFC
I
Championship
think that was
game
Culpepper.
appearance. Was Culpepper 02?
Or was he
I'm proud-
04?
04.
Culpepper was 04.
No.
02 was like fall.
Culpepper was 02.
Vic.
Vic was 04.
Falk was
Culpepper
03.
might have been 02
Culpepper
then.
was 02.
Falk was 03. Vic was 04.
05.
Ridley
Eddie
was
G
05.
was
Yeah.
01.
06
Eddie
was
G was
Donovan.
01.
Yep. 07 was
Yep.
Sean
I think
Alexander.
02 was the
Yep.
first
Who's 08?
Madden I played.
Vince Young.
Which was Vince Young 08? I think he
Fuck
was.
Yeah, he was. Then
Which
Brett
is
Favre.
wrong. Why was Vince Young the cover of Madden ever?
He's had a
He
decent
was
rookie
really
season.
good that year, dude.
All right,
Destroyed
boys.
his career.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Well, thanks.
This was 300.
This was 300.
I said we're never going to make it. And I should probably use this as the time to retire going forward. Just kidding.
Oh, you had us in the
That would have
first
been
half.
a dirty drop.
They got excited. Like, fuck yeah, we don't have to deal with them anymore.
We could start at 6, not 6:30.
Go jerk off.
Like,
Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
check out our website, www.officialbundle.com. We're on all socials at Official Bundle. Please leave us a rating and a review on Apple Music.
We'll see you
We'll
next
see you
time.
next time. Just record a button.
Maybe I will.
Record your own.
No, because I have to mock you.